Hello, I am now live and I wanted to share with you this evening a sneak peek into my healing journey. So, as you may have realized, healing is an ongoing process. And what I am currently working through are healing around my jaw, specifically around cavitations. So, this is likely a root cause that you may not have heard about, and it's not something I've ever talked about before. But because I'm going through the process of healing it, I wanted to show you exactly what that's all about. So, basically, your mouth can cause issues with your anxiety or other health issues, particularly around Lyme disease and co-infections as well as heart issues. There's a whole bunch of issues that are tied to your mouth. And the big offenders are cavitation. So this is when you have an infection or necrosis of your jaw as a result of dental work that you have had done. So commonly this is found with root canals, but actually what's fascinating is about 80% of individuals that have had their wisdom teeth removed also have cavitations. Now, the challenge with cavitations is because there's no nerve ending where our jaw is that we can't actually feel them most of the time. And what this means is there's an infection that's going on in the body constantly that the body is unable to heal. So what happens is it takes resources from other areas of your body and it really prevents your body from healing at a deeper level. So these are things that could be going on that's really impacting your immune system, and you might not even be aware of it. Now, what's even more challenging is that modern and conventional dentists aren't necessarily aware of this because a lot of the practices that they do, for example, when they take wisdom teeth out and they leave the ligand in, this actually promotes the infection that a lot of people have to deal with. What's even more interesting is that where the infection is in the mouth, often, if you follow the Chinese meridians, that could be where you continue to have issues in your body. And so this is why at some point in your healing journey, this isn't something you do up front, but at some point in your healing journey, you want to take a good look at your mouth, especially if you've had cavitations or root canals, just to make sure there's no infection happening. Now, for me, I had some pain in my jaw and I've had it for about 10 years. I've been to many dentists who weren't able to tell me why I had this pain. And so it sort of led me down the pathway of suspecting that I had a cavitation. So when I did a cavitat scan, you can also do this through thermal resonating, I found that I had two cavitations, one here that I didn't feel at all, and one down here that was actually moving so much so that it was underneath the nerve endings of my teeth, and that's why I picked it up. So my cavitation healing doesn't involve surgery. I'm trying to do the most non-invasive approach as possible. And I wanted to share with you a short video about one of the healing contraptions, I'll call it, that I experienced earlier this week. It's just another way for you to do a detox at a deeper level. Now, again, if you haven't detoxed at all, if you haven't worked on detox pathways, you shouldn't necessarily jump right into this. But I did want to give you an awareness of what I'm doing in my own journey and also some really cool things that are out there for healing. So bear with me here as I am going to try to show you guys a video from here. This is something that I haven't done before. I believe this is the right video. Okay, welcome to the Wonderland ride. What I'm really in is a Hocket ozone sauna. So this piece of equipment is valued at about $55,000, and let me tell you, it is detox on crack. So let me explain to you what exactly is going on. So first of all, I am naked in here. Yes, I am. And my hands are holding what's called Rife. So I've explained in a previous video what Rife is. You can set it to different programs, and right now we set the Rife at the kidney program. And this is going to allow me to detox whatever toxins are being pulled by what's going on inside of this sauna. So it's really supporting the kidney pathways. So before I got in the sauna, I went on what I like to call the fat jiggler. And essentially what that is this, it's just a machine that you stand on and it wobbles. And what that's doing is it's stimulating my lymphatic system. So that way, what I'm doing is the drains are clear and then all the toxins are going to go out through my kidneys. So you're probably wondering, how exactly am I detoxing? So there's a couple of ways that this is happening in the sauna. So first of all, the temperature right now is about 25 degrees Celsius and it's being steamed. So I feel like I'm sweating. I'm not quite sure if I'm actually sweating, but I'm pretty wet inside here. Then we have infrared sauna happening. So what the infrared sauna is doing is it's going 1.5 inches into my skin and it's allowing those toxins that are stuck at a cellular level to come up to the surface, okay? And so once they're at the surface, the ozone, which is currently in here, is really zapping the toxins and allowing it to be further detoxified. So I'm actually not going to shower for 8 hours after this, just to make sure I have full absorption of the ozone that really fully supports the detox that's happening. You can also add aromatherapy to this as well, just to add additional benefits. So there's lots of stuff that's really going on, and it supports detox at a much deeper level. So if you are looking for an alternative way to detox, or what I like to say is an infrared sauna on crack, this is a great way to do it. So I'm just going to show you what I see here. So this is actually the screen that I can see. So I can see my heart rate, which I took off for the video because I didn't want you to see how stressed out I was recording this. So you can see my heart rate, you can see the temperature and how many minutes I have left. And then you can see the ozone levels. So if I were in here, let's say 5 times, I might increase the ozone level to about 90%, but we're gonna start me slow because it's the first time I've been into it and I'm not the best detoxer. So I will keep you posted on how I feel after. See ya!